That's fine. Oh, that's good. He went straight to Facebook. Without me signing in. Okay. And so hi, I made it. I'm slightly late, not very late, just about 5-6 minutes late, but I made it. I've just had so much to do today. It's been really hot as well. It's been really hot here, so it's been really hard. Shopping and dragging it up the stairs and going, just a lot to do. But all done. I get to relax and share non-duality for an hour. So welcome to the stream. I do these streams twice a week. So on Thursday it's at 8:30 p.m. and on Sunday morning it's at 10:30 a.m. So I'm live at those times, and that's UK time. So you can join me at those times, and you can ask questions live through Skype. And my Skype is below this video. There's a link to my Skype, Rebekah Maroon, and to rebekahmaroon.com, my website. I'm doing live. I'm doing an online. I'm doing a private online stream as well, Saturday the 5th of May, which you can see on my website, rebekahmaroon.com. And that'll be 2 hours of relaxation and non-duality questions, and me talking about non-duality as well. So you can join that. So I'll just go online on Skype. I'll do the introduction first, and then you can call or message me. So if you're new to watching me on Skype, on YouTube, then I've been doing these streams for a number of years now, and I've done a few live talks as well, mostly actually in Europe, so Vienna, Belgium, Ibiza, and only a couple in the UK. But I do these online talks for free twice a week, and it's such a joy to do them and offer this message for free. It's such a joy to express this message, full stop. But to do it from the comfort of my own home is really lovely, that this is available and accessible for anyone to log into and watch and ask questions. So over the years, the way that I speak has changed. I feel it's changed. It's still non-duality, but it feels like it swings between the two. So it swings between the formless and the much more fluid, which can be confusing maybe mentally, as it comes out as more of the human part, more of the flow part. But it doesn't feel there's no conflict here in that flow. It's just a beautiful flow where that division between everything, nothing is no longer there, and it's just flowing between the two. That there isn't two. It's just a natural flowing of either or. It's just, I find it really beautiful how that has changed, and it is more limitless. Isn't limited to non-duality regulations or rules. It's kind of much more free, and it just feels beautiful, that freedom to speak from the heart rather than trying to live up to a set of ideas that people have about non-duality. I love that as well, not pleasing the mind, not giving the mind nice little neat packages it can hold on to. That mixing, I love it. I love it. So yeah, that's kind of how I speak, and yeah. I hope you enjoy the performance. I hope you enjoy. So I'm not really a professional speaker. I'm mum of, I have 2 young children that I am with all day. But this started happening where sharing of this amazing message began. This joy of this freedom, this unbelievable freedom that has been looked for since I was young. There was such shock and unhappiness with the world and being here. I was so unhappy about life. The world was a mess. I just felt so unhappy about being abandoned here, and there was still a longing to go home, a longing for freedom from this suffering. And so I really share this message genuinely. I point to this freedom beyond the world, genuinely, because there is no freedom found in the world. There's no freedom found in the flow. There's just temporary pleasures, which are lovely. I enjoy pleasure, like the next man, but there's no freedom found in it, and that's such an important message to hear. That you won't find that love you're looking for desperately. You won't find it in the flow. So you won't find it in friends. You won't find it in lovers. You won't find it in success with career. You won't find it in buying a new home or having kids, getting married. You won't find it. You won't find it in an experience, in learning something. You won't find that end, that full stop, that completion in that flow of being human. So then this message is saying, if it's not found in that flow, in that timeline, in the human reality, that there's something beyond that. That there's a reality beyond what we think is the reality. It used to feel like me, my life, my doing, what I was currently working on to get somewhere. That was all there was. I couldn't possibly see, there wasn't any space or gaps to see through that or beyond that. The noise of me was so loud. The noise of me in my life was so loud. It seemed to cover everything. And that's all there was. So everything I heard and found was about me in my life. About me improving my life, me getting something to enhance, to improve my life, to make me happy. I couldn't even dream of a possibility beyond me, that there was a possibility beyond me, beyond that reality. So I can't really be clear on what happened, but something changed. There was a changeover. Something else opened up or was revealed. And it wasn't revealed to me, to that person. It wasn't revealed to that character in time. It was just revealed beyond it. It was opened up beyond it. Could say the holes appeared. Enough holes appeared. Spaces appeared within that story or within that reality. That there's something that isn't moving, that isn't in that flow. Something that isn't appearing. And because it isn't appearing, you can't see it, you can't know it, you can't hold it. What appears is everything. What appears is form. What appears is movement, the flow, changeful. That's what everything is, changeful. But there's something that isn't a thing, but is being the changeful. I could say it allows the changeful, but it also is the changeful. It is the appearances. It is the flow. This emptiness, this formlessness, which is looking, which is feeling, which is thinking, which is hearing, which is breathing, which is doing and being. This isn't something the person has or the human has. You can't have this. That human is appearing in this. You can't possibly have it. It's secondary, but while it's appearing, it's given the impression of it being primary. It is the source of everything. It is the thinker. It is the seer. It is the feeler. It is the doer. And it's not. That's an illusion appearing. And this is merely wiping the muck out of the eye. That this is happening in freedom, in boundlessness. It's happening to no one. It's happening. This is happening. That's the only truth we have, that this is appearing, this is happening. That isn't a mental thing. That's the reality of things. This is happening. The sensation of the bum on the seat, the feet on the floor, is happening. The sound of this voice is happening. The appearance of camera and computer is happening. The movement of the chest and the lungs is happening. Thoughts appearing, images appearing, is happening. That's unquestionable. That's the reality. This isn't a new thing you have to learn and take on and believe and argue over. What you're arguing over is beliefs and ideas. Secondary. So I don't know what happens. It seems that in these talks, in these meetings, these retreats, there's a resonance that happens beyond the person, a resonance with this freedom. So this is it. Right here. This is it. There's nothing more than this and what is happening. So the mind can produce endless possibilities. The mind's amazing. It can create so many different imaginings which you can chase after and look for. But if this is it, if those imaginings aren't going to produce anything else, then how wonderful. You already have it. It's already here. It's already this. Whatever the mind's painting in its beautiful palette. No, not palette. What's it called? Easel. No, what's it? You know, the board. Is it an easel? Was that the leg bit? I don't know. But yeah. Whatever it's creating, painting, whatever it's promising, it can never give you more than what already is. What a gift. What a gift. But doesn't mean on the human level there isn't moving towards things and doing things, having ideas and working towards them. But in terms of fulfillment, of it adding to you, it's seen it's impossible. And there's no need to. And it's impossible to. This is all your creation. As in, this is all nothing's creation. And it's wiped clean. Constantly. Wiped clean. Nothing touches it. Nothing can touch what you are. Because you aren't in the manifest, and yet you are all the manifest. It's all touching yourself. It's all you. It's all coming out of you. It's all coming out of that nothingness, that emptiness. Oh no. Yeah? Let me go and see to Joshua. What are you saying? Okay, so I'm online on Skype, so you can call or message me on Skype now. Let's get some more hot water. There's a question there on Skype. Should taxes on petrol, diesel be increased? The options are yes, for the environment. No, it's too high already. I don't care. I keep seeing it. Oh, look at Skype. Hi, Maro. If you and me are seeing a tree, what is the difference of our perception? I mean the appearance of what I say and what you say. Is it the same or different? I'm not sure what you mean by the second part. So if we were seeing a tree, if you and I were physically together and we saw a tree, then there would be a difference of perception, a difference in terms of like how the brain interpreted what it saw. So I think whatever you've seen before of trees would inform that interpretation. So there'd be a difference in how we reported what we saw. I might say it's a big tree, you might say it's a small tree. But who's seeing the tree isn't different. The ultimate observer of the tree isn't different. It's just being perceived, interpreted through different brains. So a different output will be generated, a different perception or a different interpretation will be generated by those different brains. And so it seems as if we have different experiences. On the human level, yes, I say this, you say that. I see it this way, you see it that way. But neither of them are true. They're just different interpretations, different flavors, different conditioning, different perspectives. But neither of them are true. We fight over these differences. I'm right, no, I'm right, no, I'm right. But in a way, both of us are right, or both of us are wrong. It's irrelevant. It's not really important. But it's like, I'm terrible at examples, but I'll give it a go. Like pouring water into 3 different bottles and then putting flavouring into one. So one you put strawberry, one you put vanilla, one you put mint. And they taste different, they seem different, but ultimately they're all water. They're the same. Essentially, it's the same thing. And what's happened is we seem to think we are these differences, we are these flavours. That's just the surface level. And what we're discovering and talking about here is the ultimate level. Who is experiencing this? Who is looking? Who is thinking? What is underneath, let's say, these apparent movements underneath these forms? What unifies us rather than divides us? And the differences are beautiful and are not to be changed or got rid of. But it's that seeing, that waking up to what's behind the differences. You could spend forever obsessing about the differences. The point is who's saying it's a big tree and who's saying it's a small tree. Is it Rebekah? Is it Maroon? Or are they just instruments, appearances, flavors appearing, being used to have an experience of being that particular human? But they aren't the doer, they aren't the thinker and the speaker. Thank you, Mara. Okay, so with that, I'll bid you farewell. And I'm back Sunday morning at 10:30. Camping trip away from home next weekend, so I won't be here, I don't think, on Sunday. Next week, Sunday. I'm pretty sure it's next week, so I won't be here, but I'm here this Sunday, so I'll see you on Sunday. Okay, bye.